I just finished having a heated argument with my wife. She woke up this morning, went to the kitchen to get herself something to eat, and discovered there wasn't anything for her to eat. So now she approached me, demanded I give her money to go do shopping, to go buy something for us to cook at home. I gently explained to her I have no money on me. She then began to make problems. She said there was never a time I had money on me. I was always giving excuses why I don't have money on me. In fact, she said I was a lazy man. She called me a good for nothing man. She said she regretted marrying me because I was unable to give her money to buy something for us to cook today. You see, women forget easily. When things were going right, when I was making money, then I was, darling, honey, a good man. But today that I don't have money anymore, she said she regretted marrying me. So after quarreling me, she angrily left home. So, man, I felt so bad. I do not know what to do. I decided to make this video in order to educate people. You see, I came to Europe as I came to Europe at a very young age, in my early 20s. And when I came to Europe, there were many opportunities. And I made maximum use of these opportunities. I opened a company, had many shops, money was coming my way. In fact, I attracted money. But what happened was I did not know how to invest this money I was making. I did not know how to invest the money I was making. So back then, I had a friend who also had a shop in Vienna here. One day, after the day's business, this my friend called me. He said, Buddy, what are you doing? I said, man, I was about closing my shop. He said I should wait for him, that he wanted us to go somewhere. I said, no problems. So I sat in my shop waiting for him. So eventually he arrived and I entered his car. Now guess what? This guy drove us to a brothel where prostitutes, works, a shower house. When we got there, I asked him, I said, dude, what are we doing here? He said, guy, we need to enjoy. All works and no play makes Jack a dull boy. I said, well, but I don't have money. I don't want to waste money. He said he was going to pay. He had money. I asked him, how much does it cost? He said, 30 minutes affair costed then 80 euros. So this guy paid for me and paid for himself. Well, before he paid, many of these ladies were just, walking around, marketing themselves. They were just, parading themselves. Then I admired young ladies with big milk factories, big fronts and big backyard. I wouldn't lie. So then I chose a lady with big milk industry and big backyard. So now, after the adventure, we went home. But it did not end there. There were times when I got bored, when I had nothing to do. So each time I made money and had nothing to do, you see me go to this brothel to spend time there. So Then there were times I spent like an hour with these Ashawo women, these prostitutes. And an hour then costed me 160 euros, just an hour. And there were times I went there 2 times a week. At a time, I became addicted to these prostitutes that I couldn't do without them. So as time progressed, I began to order for home visits. Then home visits costed me 220 euros for an hour, excluding what the lady had to eat. Home visits then costed me 220 euros per hour. So if the lady stayed 2 hours, I would pay 440 euros, and that was what I paid. And I ordered for home visits back then during weekends because I was making money. I was foolish, wasn't I? Yes, I was foolish. Money that I was supposed to invest then, I spent it on prostitutes, on Ashawo women. So, today, when I look back, I have nothing to my name. I have so many people in my village, so many of my kindred men and women who are making jest of me. They say, this man has been in abroad for decades, yet he has nothing to his name. That I don't have anything to my name. They said, even I have not been able to build any house in my village. Well, I caused it myself because I did not plan my life very well. I messed up. The money I spent on prostitutes, was even enough to buy 2 apartments here in Vienna. The money I spent on prostitutes was even enough for me to build skyscrapers in Africa. Many. I wasted opportunities. I wasted opportunities and resources. Today, look at me. My life is filled with regrets, mistakes made in the past. Now, where are these women, these prostitutes? They are all gone. Now I'm suffering it alone. I have no money to buy food to eat. I have no money to renovate where I live. I don't even have money to do anything for myself. I cannot even afford to buy myself tickets to travel anywhere. The money I was supposed to save for future use, I spent on prostitutes, on Ashawo women. Today, look at my life. And where are these Ashawo women? They are all gone. I was crazy about women with Ashawo vibes. I was crazy about women with big milk industry, milk factory, and big bags, and big backyard. Today, where are those women? They have moved on. And I am suffering it alone. I am suffering it on my own. You see, in fact, let me tell a lot of Africans that may come across this video. If you are an African man or woman and you have a brother that is living in abroad, if you have not seen this your brother for many years, this your brother hasn't come home for many years, Let me tell you what is holding him back in abroad. The number one thing could be either he is addicted to prostitutes, ashawo women, or he is a junkie, a drug addict. If he is not, listen, if that's your brother who hasn't come home or who hasn't achieved anything since he traveled abroad, there are reasons why he wasn't able to, or he has not been able to achieve anything. Number one, either he is addicted to drugs. Second could be he is addicted to ashawo, prostitutes. Third is he could be in prison, serving years imprisonment. Yes. So this video is for the young ones, those that are coming up. Don't make my mistake. Today, my life is filled with regret. I am regretting all the mistakes I made in the past. Let me tell you even a lot of things that I did in the past that was stupid of me, foolish of me. When I was driving taxi, I drove mainly in the night. There were times I made money like 150, 120, 130 euros. Guess what? I would go to a ashawo house, prostitutes place, pay 80 euros for 30 minutes. Just for 30 minutes adventure, I would pay 80 euros. I would stop working, park my car somewhere, go to this ashawo place. I loved women back then with ashawo vibes. To be honest, I loved women back then with ashawo vibes, and it ruined me. Then I would park my car somewhere, enter brothel, pay 80 euros for 30 minutes, and go. Later, you see me go home empty-handed, nothing in my pocket. There were times my wife would ask me, okay, you went to work. I would now lie to her. I said, man, there was no business, no passengers on the road. She does not know that I went to brothel, that I was addicted to ashawo women. Now look at today. I am a broke man. I have no money on me. I am a broke man. Where are the women now? The women, they have all abandoned me. They don't even know if I am existing. These women don't know if I am existing. They've used my money to establish their lives. Look at me, broke and empty in life. You see, I don't want you watching this video to make my mistake. Don't make my mistake. Instead of wasting your money on prostitutes or ashawo women, runs girl or whatever you call them, be faithful to your wife and spend your money wisely so that you don't regret the way I'm regretting now. See, I can't afford anything in life and people are laughing at me. Well, man, it is a very sad situation. I want to end this broadcast, this video here. I want to end this video here. My name is Roddy. Follow my page for more educational videos. I'm coming up with many more real life stories that you are going to learn from. Well, let me tell you, I am not ashamed of telling you my stories. I am telling these stories for you to learn from it so as not to make the same mistakes that I made. Goodbye.